Griffith has an interesting fabric. The bulk of the local LGA is made up of both horticultural and broadacre irrigation farming. The main impetus for undertaking the project was that we didn't have any current or contemporary mapping or data on the roadside vegetation. We needed to undertake a full and comprehensive roadside reserves survey. That actually required ecologists coming into the region and actually driving the 1,438 kilometres of road. The project took approximately 2 years. Griffith City Council, like many councils, didn't actually have a roadside vegetation management plan in place, so that was very important. The project really started to come alive when these comprehensive set of documents was actually then converted over into a tablet-based format.
We ended up with the mobile app generated from a map, and the data is just captured, saved into the corporate file system and accessible to everybody in real time. I feel it's a very beneficial project for the business at the end of the day.
What a benefit brings to my crews is they are able to use that app in the field. They can get a GPS location exactly where they're on the road. Once they click on the road, it tells you what category vegetation along that road is. They're able to decide what they are allowed to do and what they are not allowed to do by clicking a few boxes in that app. It ensures that we comply with the legislation requirements so that we don't go into the areas where we're not supposed to carry out a work without additional approvals.
And we also gave them the power to pull up a job. So if they felt that, hey, we shouldn't be going into this, the roadside veg, they could stop works. My role as a director is to make sure our procedures, our policies, and we have everything in place to follow the obligations we have as a local government and as a road manager.
Griffith doesn't have a lot of vegetation left. We've got somewhere between 6 and 7% vegetation left in our shire, and a lot of that is on our roadsides. In my current role as Development Assessment Planner, I use it when we're doing an assessment. I'll actually bring up that mapping layer, have a look and see what's there, and use also the background layers that have been provided along with that, which provides the vegetation communities at each site and also the threatened species. So we can get a really good picture without even going out to the site of what's there and what potential value it might have as well.
Now we have really solid key documentations embedded within the organisation that will ensure that we, into the future, are striking at the highest level in terms of roadside reserve management. I would encourage any council who feels that they still have work to do in the council roadside reserve sphere to have a look at the opportunities being offered through Local Government New South Wales. It's about everyone pitching in to ensure that our roadside reserve communities are maintained in perpetuity.